This is far, far west. Far Far West is a game where you can play solo or with 4 friends and use abilities such as acid or fire, voodoo, and electricity, and they have different various tiers together where you can synergize them with each other to either create big explosions or utility or crowd control. Now, that's not the only loadout you have. You do have a few primary and secondary weapons that are individual from each other and have their own little skill ups on top of the utilities as well. When it actually comes to this game, now, there's a couple of things I like. The map, for instance, is one of my favorite parts just because it reminded me of Fortnite for some reason. I don't know. I'm a little brain rotted. So when I figured out you can spam click it and everyone hears it, I just spammed it. I'll be honest. When it comes to Far Far West, I really thought it was going to be another one of those friend slop games. You know, the kind where you get 4 people together and then you run around and you kind of just beat each other. You play for a little bit and you just call it a day after maybe 2 to 10 hours of playtime together. But it's a little bit more than that. There's a lot of labor of love put into this game where it's just, oh my god, look at what the Marauder says inside of the jail. Honestly, it just gets you. And then that's what gets me. Now, when I say it gets me, I mean it does little things right that I think are nice. Like the map, for example, I talked about earlier, how it kind of reminds me of Fortnite. I looked at this map and I went, I know that place. In reality, I really didn't. I didn't play Fortnite that much, but my brain associated with it. On top of that, they give you this kick-ass horse. Look at this thing. Look at this man. You be going hella fast. You be going everywhere you need to. And in this game, you're going to be running a lot. Now, on top of running a lot, it does have a lot of puzzles. And I'm be real with you. It took me about 3 minutes to honestly solve this. It took about like a minute to figure out what was going on. And then we kind of just like gaffed off and, you know, we're just kind of being kooky with each other. And that's not the only instance that it happened. They have various ones for each level type and each mission that you're doing. And that's honestly what I really like about this game. It just kind of lets you do what you're doing and occupy you with such mini games that you are rewarded for actually just sitting there and being a little idle. Now, not in all cases, sometimes it's going to be a little bit clustered and you will get ambushed and it's a lot harder for you to maintain everything, but for the most part it rewards you with these nice little boss scenes here, and these boss scenes end up just being a little over the top, giving you these enemies such as this of a train that just kind of floats there and annoys the hell out of you, or it gives you a saloon that you fight, or even a grim reaper, which if I don't insert the clip, I'm really sorry. But all these fights are just really fun and kind of unique, and they just only get better and better and better the harder the difficulty gets. Now, after you finish these bosses, you have to go back to the train yard and ring this bell, in which you have to wait for the train to come. And it can get a little bit intense the higher difficulty you're at. Sort of like how it gets here. Oh my god. No, I'm just playing. I'm not going to make you watch the rest of the 60 seconds, but this did happen during Extract.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Oh, the train. You saw the train hit the angel? Now, once everyone is on board, you do get this nice cutscene, and that's one of the things I appreciate about this game is that it's got really good cutscenes to it. And it kind of gives you a little bit more detail into how much care is actually put into this game. Now, with this style of game always comes the ending screen. And I like this ending screen. It's got the little robots dancing in the background as they shoot out fireworks from their hands. You got your EXP screen, and then you have your individual weapons and skills leveling off of this. And the one thing I would actually wish to see in this is that it tells you how you leveled or like what you did to get that EXP. That is the only gripe I do have with the screen, but other than that, I think it's pretty good for what it is. Now, one of the final points I'm going to talk about is the side objective. The point of the side objective is to unlock another map while earning EXP. You get 2 choices to run through the little quest things, and it's a neat little system that I really do hope gets a bit more depth added to it, either to more exploration challenges or to general challenges at all in Far Far West. But hopefully, you know, we see more from that in the future here. Now, unfortunately, I spent too much time playing in the span that I did and not enough time recording or getting footage, so I'm gonna have to cut it really short for what I wanted. There's a lot more to this game that I didn't explain in the video, such as a card system, in-map to buff your character or to add goofy mechanics to your game, which is why you hear the little rubber ducks on occasion. But regardless, I do hope you enjoyed the video and could leave me some feedback on what you thought was good, what you thought wasn't good, what you'd like to see in the future, and if you actually enjoyed the video. Thank you to those who stayed till the end, and I hope to see you again.